Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Around the Association. Now, Russell Westbrook has landed with the Los Angeles Clippers, and it seems that he is very excited. He was traded, actually bought out of his contract in Utah, and so it's kind of a low risk, high reward for the Los Angeles Clippers getting Russell Westbrook at a bare minimum price tag. That's something that the coach Ty Lue actually spoke on. And Charles Barkley actually made mention on Inside the NBA that this will likely be Russell Westbrook's best chance to win an NBA championship, and even took a dig saying, everything was cast on Russell Westbrook back for the Lakers, like everything was his fault. Take a listen here what Charles had to say.
I think a couple things. This is his best chance to win a championship. I love Russ. I think having Tyronn Lue on the sideline is really important. Having Kawhi and Paul George, he don't have to be the guy. He's going to be coming off the bench. But the anger he has toward the Lakers, because they really screwed him in L.A. They blamed him for everything. That team they had last year and at the beginning of the season, it was trash. It was flat out trash. They blame Russ for everything. He's going to be angry. It's going to be great to watch. And number one, this is his best chance to win a championship.
To win a championship.
Yeah.
Now, Russell Westbrook definitely seemed to echo the sentiments that everything was to blame, and now he's finally somewhere where he actually can be appreciated. Take a listen here at what Russell Westbrook had to say about joining the Clippers.
On your face right now, you look excited. It's kind of like a fresh start for you.
I'm super excited, man. I'm just excited to get back to playing. I love to play basketball, not just that, but I love to have fun while doing it. And I get to stay home, see the wife and the kids, and take them to school in the morning. That's a big part of my day, and nothing more important than that. And I'm happy to be here. So.
And how much was being wanted a factor?
Yeah, I think that's a huge part, man, for anybody, any normal human being in any situation in the workplace, and somebody that a lot of teammates and people that want you here is very important. To me, I value that a lot. Just I've been in this league a long time and being somewhere that people want you and they embrace you, and that meant a lot to me. So.
Now, it's funny how life comes at you fast. Russell Westbrook goes from MVP, triple doubles, averaging back-to-back seasons. He's even still coming off the bench. He's almost nearly a triple double every night. He plays hard. Production sometimes have tailored off. His shot making seems to have taken a huge decline, which seems to be a little bit different as you age. Seems like shooting get better, athleticism goes down. With Russ, he has dropped some athleticism, but his shot is just not consistent to where he'll be able to help a team with making consistent shots, whether that's going to the basket. That's not just jumpers. He struggles sometimes even driving and finishing. So, but it just shows you how things come at you fast, because he's happy to be with the Clippers now, but when he was with the Washington Wizards, the GM down there with the Wizards, Tommy Shepard, was actually talking to him about looking to kind of make some moves, and he was being transparent with Russ, with him on the team, and Russ made mention about wanting to go to the Lakers. And listen here what Tom Shepard had to say when he asked him about would he consider the Clippers.
Now, Russell actually never asked to move on. He just said if I can get to the Lakers, that'd be something I would love to do. If not, I'll be back here. Because I said, what about the Clippers? He said, hell no.
Wow, that's wild. And that wasn't that long ago. He was at the Wizards right before he joined the Lakers. And so that just shows, you never know where you're going to end up. And now he's embracing, I agree with Charles Barkley, that he in fact, this is probably the best scenario with him for a couple of reasons. Kawhi Leonard, his health, and even Paul George at times, but more so Kawhi, he has been inconsistent with his health. And Russell Westbrook offers, the ability to play extended minutes because he still has a lot in the tank. So he can come off the bench, he can start in spurts. He gives you a few different ways to actually play him. Now, Anthony Davis with the Lakers was asked about Russell Westbrook, and to me sounds like he kind of shaded Russ, if I'm being honest. Not having really much good to say about him, and I could understand because there was a lot said in regards to how he wasn't a good fit, and AD seemed frustrated at times out on the floor with him when he was healthy. I mean, at least AD, or at least Russ was available most of the time, I guess is another way of looking at it. Take a listen here at what AD had to say when he was asked by a reporter about what he believed Russell Westbrook would actually bring to the Los Angeles Clippers.
Culture for that time?
Or just what do you think he'll bring to that?
I'm not part of that team. I have no idea what their locker room is like, what their chemistry is like.
But on the court.
Honestly, I don't really watch the Clippers like that. I don't really watch. I got 3 kids. I don't know. I mean, I know they got rid of John and Reggie, so it's another point guard for them. I'm not sure how T. Lue and the coaching staff will utilize him, but I'm pretty sure he's happy to stay in LA. Not sure.
So let me know what y'all think, man. This is a change of pace. Russ kind of got to make it work here. I mean, this is at this stop here, he can really this will be a defining moment. I agree with what Charles Barkley had to say. I'll say that again because this is kind of his Carmelo Anthony type moment. Either he makes it work here or he could find himself outside the league looking in. Be honest with you, playing overseas or something. I know that sounds crazy because Russ has a lot in the tank, and I'll say he probably had even more than Melo did when Melo first, kind of got waived and didn't get another chance. But at this point, he really needs to make it work. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you next time. Peace.